My turn, on God, held steady. I keep dropping back to back. I keep going if you let me. I've been sitting at the top, looking down at those who left me. Promise I'm not being petty. I'm the one they envy, Brody.
What's going on, everybody? This is Lag on Lock here, and welcome back to the channel. And today we're diving into the world of NCAA Football 10 on the PSP using the NCAA Next portable mod. Now, thank you, Sean Customs, for creating this mod and all the textures. You've done a lot of work with this mod. I really do appreciate it. And you know, we're taking on a new challenge with the Syracuse Orange, rocking the 2023-2024 rosters. I mean, I'm no stranger when it comes to this game, but you know, every dynasty brings its own twists and turns. So get cozy, grab your snacks, hit that subscribe button, and let's see if we can turn the Orange into a powerhouse. It's going to be a journey filled with ups and downs and hopefully a lot of touchdowns. I'm not sure, so stick around because you don't want to miss a moment of the action. So sorry for the contrast here. I know it's light blue and light green, but they're still working on this mod. So, you know, I'm going to do my best to explain to the best of my ability. I mean, I know you guys can probably see the rankings here. But anyway, we're kicking off this journey with a ranking of 82 in the nation. Yeah, not exactly top tier, but hey, we got potential, right? We got potential. Our overall grade clocks in at a humble C, with our offense and defense sitting at a C and C plus respectively. But hey, here's what gets interesting, guys. Our special teams unit, they're rocking a solid B plus. So what does this all mean? Well, it means we got work to do, guys. But hey, we also got some strengths to play with here. Let's turn those grades into victories and show the doubters what the Orange are made of. Alright guys, let's talk about our conference outlook. Now I know what you're thinking, the Big East is a name that brings back memories, right? Some of college football's greatest moments went down in that conference, but hey, times change and so do conferences. So where do we stand in the Big East? Well, it's a bit of a mixed bag here. We got some heavy hitters leading the pack. Number 23, West Virginia, is sitting pretty at the top, followed closely by the Rutgers Scarlet Knights at number 2. Then there's the USF Bulls at number 3, and Pitt holding strong at number 4. But wait, there's more. Our rivals, the UConn Huskies, they're nipping at our heels at number 5. The Bearcats at number 6, while Louisville, they round out the top 7. And where do we find our beloved Orange? Well, guys, we're bringing up at the rear at number 8. But hey, don't count us out just yet. It's a long season ahead, and anything can happen on the gridiron. Alright, let's break down our rosters for the upcoming season, starting with the most critical position on the field, the quarterback. Leading the charge on the center, we got number 6, Garrett Schrader. Excuse me if I mispronounce these names. You know, I mean, I know it's a 2023 rosters and all, but I'm gonna mispronounce some of these names. Anyway, he's entering his senior year with an impressive 88 overall ranking, with a speed clocking in at 82, throw power at 87, and throw accuracy at 80. Schrader brings a veteran presence and a versatile skill set to the table. He's the heartbeat of our offense, and we'll be looking for him for leadership and big plays when the pressure's on. Backing up Schrader, we got sophomore redshirt Carlos Rio, sporting an 80 overall ranking. Rio brings a strong arm to the mix with a throw power of 87 and throw accuracy of 76. While he might be young, don't underestimate his potential to step up and make an impact when called upon. Now let's shift our focus to the ground game, where our running backs are poised to make some serious noise this season. Leading the charge in the backfield, we got number 1, LaQuint Allen. Excuse me if I'm mispronouncing these names. He's entering his sophomore year with an 80 overall ranking. Allen brings some serious speed to the table, boasting an impressive 89 speed and 91 acceleration with a carrying ranking of 80. He's not just fast, but he's also reliable, making him a dynamic threat every time he touches the ball. Backing up Allen, we got junior redshirt Juwan Price, sporting a 76 overall ranking. Price may not have the same experience as Allen, but he's got some serious speed to burn with a blazing 92 speed and 90 acceleration. He's a game changer waiting for his opportunity to shine. Alright folks, it seems we hit a snag in our roster with the absence of a fullback. But hey, in the game of football, you got to be ready to adapt and overcome any obstacles that comes your way. So here's the gameplay. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to get creative with our lineup and have one of our running backs step in to fill that fullback role. feel like that would be a smart decision on us to do that. All right, let's talk about our wide receiver core because we got some serious playmakers ready to light up the field this season. First up, we got number 5 junior Damian Alford boasting an 82 overall ranking with 88 speed, 84 catching, and a whopping 89 jumping. Alford brings a lethal combination of speed and athleticism to the table, so get ready to see some highlights from this guy. Next in line, we got, Trebor Pina. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Another junior with a 78 overall ranking. Pina's speed is off the charts at 93, paired with 89 agility and 74 catching. He's a speedster who can break away from defenders in the blink of an eye. Now, let's talk about our freshman redshirt, Donovan Brown. Coming in hot with a 76 overall ranking. Brown may be young, but he has some serious potential. With 91 speed, 88 acceleration, and 74 catching, he's a rising star who's ready to make a name for himself on the field. Lastly, but certainly not least, we got Isaiah Jones entering his junior year with a 76 overall ranking. Jones brings reliability to the table with 89 speed, 89 acceleration, and 76 catching. And he's a consistent target who can move the chains and make big plays when it counts. So this is where it gets interesting, guys, because we got a game changer at the tight end position. Meet Oronde Gadsden, a force to be reckoned with on the field. Gadsden is an absolute beast with a jaw-dropping 99 overall ranking. Yes, 99 overall for a tight end, man, and he's only a junior. With a speed clocking in at 80, awareness at 86, and 86 catching, he's a nightmare for opposing defenses. Whether he's blazing down the field or making clutch catches in traffic, Gadsden is the definition of a game changer. All right, let's talk about the unsung heroes of the gridiron, our offensive line. These guys might not always get the spotlight, but trust me, they're the backbone of our offense. Starting off at right tackle, we got sophomore redshirt David Wollebog. I think that's how you pronounce his name. He's holding it down with a solid 76 overall ranking. With 93 strength, 80 run blocking, and 80 pass blocking, David is a force to be reckoned with on the line. He's the wall that's going to keep our quarterback upright and our running back churning out yards. Now let's talk about our left tackle, freshman redshirt, Joe Cruz. Despite being young, Cruz is showing some serious promise with a 74 overall ranking, with 84 strength, 76 pass blocking, and 76 run blocking. He's holding his own against most, more experienced opponents. I mean, Cruz is the future of our offensive line, and I got a feeling he's going to be making waves on the field for years to come. At left guard, we got senior redshirt Chris Bletch, boasting an impressive 87 overall ranking with a whopping 96 strength. Now, Chris is an absolute bulldozer in the trenches. His 84 pass blocking and 86 run blocking means he's not just a force to be reckoned with physically, but he's also got the technique to match. Now, moving over to the right side, we got number 77, Joe Moore, entering his senior year with a solid 76 overall ranking. While Moore might not have the same overall ranking as Chris, he's still a force to be reckoned with 91 strength, 80 pass blocking, and 76 run blocking. All right, guys, let's talk about the pivotal position of center. This is where it all starts, the snap of the ball, the heart of our offensive line. We got two juniors fighting for this spot. We have Josh Iowa, I think that's how you pronounce his name, and Henry Reed, both coming in with a solid 74 overall ranking. Now, while Josh and Reed might have similar overall rankings, there are some key differences that we might need to consider. First up, let's talk about Reed. He's bringing the muscle to the table with an impressive 89 strength. Not only that, but his pass blocking and run blocking skills are solid at 78 each. Now, Reed is the kind of player who can anchor our line and keep the pocket clean for our quarterback to work his magic. But on the other hand, we have Iowa. I think that's how you pronounce his name, while he's no slouch in the strength department with an 88 ranking, his pass blocking and run blocking skills are slightly lower at 76. So while Josh brings experience to the table, it looks like Reed might have the edge when it comes to the pure strength and blocking ability. Alright guys, we're going to transition over to our defense because our defensive line is looking fierce and ready to wreak havoc in the trenches. First up at right end, we got senior Caleb Okechukwu, boasting an impressive 91 overall ranking with 87 strength, 82 awareness, and 78 tackling. Okechukwu is a force to be reckoned with on the line. He's the kind of player who's going to blow up plays in the backfield and make life miserable for opposing quarterbacks. Now shifting over to the left end, we got sophomore DYNASTY. While he might not have the same overall ranking as Okechukwu, don't sleep on this guy. With a solid 78 overall ranking, 72 speed, 76 strength, and 70 tackling, DYNASTY is a rising star who's ready to make a name for himself on the field. Now let's talk about our defensive tackles, the big men in the middle who are going to anchor our defensive line and clog up those running lanes. First up, we got junior redshirt Kevin Darton, boasting an 80 overall ranking. With 87 strength, Darton is an absolute powerhouse in the trenches. His 74 awareness and 70 tackling means he's not just a brute force, but he's also got the smarts and technique to disrupt plays and make tackles in the backfield. Next, we got Elijah with a solid 76 overall ranking. While Elijah might not have the same overall ranking as Darton, he's still a force to be reckoned with 82 strength, 74 awareness, and 68 tackling. Elijah brings a physical presence to the interior of our defensive line. He's the kind of player who's going to demand double teams and open up opportunities for his teammates to make plays. Alright, let's talk about our outside linebackers, the playmakers on the edge who are going to wreak havoc on opposing offenses. Starting off on the left side, we got sophomore redshirt Stephon Thompson, boasting an impressive 85 overall. With 76 speed, 82 awareness, and 84 tackling, Thompson is a versatile defender who can make plays all over the field. Shifting over to the right side, we got another sophomore redshirt, Derek McDonald, with an 80 overall ranking. McDonald might not have the same overall ranking as Thompson, but he's still a dynamic playmaker in his own right. With 76 speed, 76 awareness, and 78 tackling, McDonald has the speed and instincts to track down the ball carrier and make plays in the open field. Now let's talk about the heart and soul of our defense, our middle linebacker. Meet Marlowe Wax, a junior entering his prime with an impressive 86 overall ranking. Now, Wax brings a combination of speed, awareness, and tackling prowess that makes him a force to be reckoned with on the field. With 76 speed, Wax can fly sideline to sideline to make plays all over the field. His 86 awareness means pretty much he's always one step ahead of the offense. Reading plays and reacting with lightning fast reflexes. And with an impressive 88 tackling ranking, Wax is a sure-handed tackler who can bring down ball carriers with authority. Our cornerback core is looking stacked and ready to shut down opposing passing attacks. First up, we got senior Isaiah Johnson, boasting an impressive 89 overall ranking. With blazing speed at 93, 91 acceleration, and 84 jumping, Johnson is a lockdown corner who can stick with any receiver and make plays on the ball. Next in line, we got sophomore Jeremiah Wilson with a solid 82 overall ranking. Wilson might be young, but don't let that fool you. He's got serious talent. With lightning fast speed at 94, 88 acceleration, and 80 jumping, Wilson is a dynamic playmaker who can turn defense into offense in the blink of an eye. Now let's talk about our freshman redshirts, Gregory Delaney and Quan Peterson. These young guys might be new to the scene, but they're ready to make an immediate impact. With overall rankings of 80 each, Delaney and Peterson bring speed, agility, and athleticism to the table that's going to give opposing receivers headaches. Now let's talk about the last line of defense, our free safety position. Meet Jason Simmons, a senior ready to patrol the deep secondary with authority. Now Simmons boasts an impressive 89 overall ranking, making him a standout player on our defense. With 80 awareness, he's always one step ahead of the offense, reading plays and reacting with precision. His 80 agility and 84 acceleration means he can pretty much cover ground quickly and make plays on the ball, whether it's breaking up passes or delivering hard hits. So guys, we have got a defensive juggernaut at the strong safety position. Meet Justin Barron, or I think it's pronounced Barron, I'm not sure. He's a junior with a jaw-dropping 93 overall ranking. Now, Barron brings a combination of speed, awareness, and acceleration that makes him a force to be reckoned with within the secondary. With 84 speed, he can cover ground quickly and shut down opposing receivers. 82 awareness means he's always in the right place at the right time. And with a blistering Offering 91 acceleration, Barron could explode out of his breaks and make plays on the ball in an instant. So now let's talk about our sophomore kicker, Brady Denneberg. Now, Denneberg might not have the highest overall rating at 59, but don't let that fool you. When it comes to his kicking power, he's got it in spades with an impressive 85. That means he's got the leg strength to boot it through the uprights from long range. As for accuracy, Denneberg's sitting at a solid 74. While accuracy is important, sometimes you just need a kicker who can blast it through the goalpost from distance. Last but not least, let's talk about our sophomore redshirt punter, Jake Stonehouse. With a 62 overall rating, Stonehouse might not be the highest rated player on the team, but when it comes to punting, he's got the skills to pay the bills, if you know what I mean. With an impressive 80 kicking power and 80 kicking accuracy, Stonehouse can flip the field and pin opponents deep in their own territory with ease. So looking at the team as a whole, it's clear that we got talent and potential across the board. From our dynamic playmakers on offense to our shutdown defenders on defense, there's a lot to be excited about for the upcoming season. On offense, we got a versatile quarterback, backed up by a talented staple of running backs and a deep receiver core. With a solid offensive line paving the way, we got the firepower to put points on the board and keep defenses on their toes. Now, defensively, we got playmakers at every level, from our disruptive defensive line to our ball hawking secondary. With a mix of experience and youth, our defense is poised to shut down opposing offenses and create turnovers that swing momentum in our favor. Alright guys, we have identified our team needs for this year. We need a quarterback, a wide receiver, and a fullback. First up, let's talk about the quarterback position. Finding a quarterback who can lead our offense and make plays with both his arms and legs will be crucial. We'll be looking for someone with good accuracy, decision-making skills, and the ability to extend plays when necessary. Next, we'll turn our attention to the wide receiver position. Now, adding 2 receivers, in my opinion, will give us depth and playmaking abilities on the outside. We'll be looking for receivers who can stretch the field, make contested catches, and create separation from defenders. Finally, we'll address the fullback position. Now, I'm not going to go after a fullback throughout the season. What I'm going to do is convert one of my running backs to the fullback position. Someone with size, strength, and blocking ability to excel in that position. Alright guys, let's break down our weekly schedule for the upcoming season. We have got some exciting matchups ahead of us, so buckle up and get ready for some intense gridiron action. So in week 1, we're at home against the Minnesota Golden Gophers. It's our chance to kick off the season with a bang and start strong in front of our home crowd. In week 2, it's going to be a tough road test as we head to Penn State to take on the number 8 ranked Nittany Lions. It's going to be a challenge, but it's also an opportunity to prove ourselves against a top-ranked opponent. In week 3, we're back at home to face off against the Northwestern Wildcats. It's our chance to defend our turf and keep the momentum going with another win. In week 4, we take on the Maine Black Bears. This should be the easiest game of our season. It's the opportunity to fine-tune our game and work on areas of improvement as we prepare for conference play. In week 5, conference play kicks off as we face the USF Bulls. It's our chance to make a statement and show the conference what we're made of. We have our rivalry game in week 6 against the number 23 ranked West Virginia Mountaineers. It's always a heated matchup and we'll be looking to come out on top and claim bragging rights. In week 7, we have a bye week. It's a chance for our players to rest up, recover, and prepare for the challenges ahead. In week 8, we're back in action as we face the Akron Zips. It's another opportunity to add another win to our record and keep the momentum rolling. In week 9, it's another conference matchup, this time against the Bearcats of Cincinnati. It's a chance to assert ourselves in the conference standings and position ourselves for a postseason run. In week 10, we're on the road to face off against the Pittsburgh Panthers. It's another tough road test, but we'll be ready to rise to the occasion and come away with the win. In week 11, we're traveling to Louisville to take on the Cardinals. It's another conference matchup and an opportunity to continue our climb up the standings. In week 12, it's another rivalry game against the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. It's always an intense matchup and we'll be looking to come out on top and claim bragging rights once again. In week 13, we'll be wrapping up the regular season with a road game against the UConn Huskies. It's our chance to finish strong and head into the postseason with momentum on our side. All right, let's break down our coaching report card and see how we're measuring up against our goals for the season. So here we can see our season record, our streaks, our record against top 25 teams, our bowl record, just to name a few. Now let's talk about our goals for the year. So beating West Virginia is a top priority for us. Not only is it a rivalry game, but it's also a chance to claim bragging rights and assert ourselves in the conference standings. Finishing in the top 3 in the Big East is another key goal. Conference play is where championships are won, and we want to position ourselves as contenders for the title. Finally, beating a 5 or 6 prestige team is a challenge we're ready to take on. These games are opportunities to prove ourselves against tough competition and showcase our team's talent and resilience. All right, let's dive into our coaching strategy for the upcoming season. On offense, we're running the spread offense, a dynamic system that spreads the field and puts our playmakers in position to succeed. With a tendency of 55% running and 45% passing, we're looking to keep defenses off balance with a balanced attack. By mixing in both the run and the pass, we can keep them guessing pretty much and exploit mismatches to move the ball downfield effectively. On defense, we're running the 4-3 defense, a classic scheme that prioritizes versatility and pressure up front, with a tendency of 53% stopping the run and 47% stopping the pass plays. We're focusing on shutting down opposing offenses and forcing them to make mistakes. Just like on offense, our defense is aggressive as well. We're not content to sit back and wait for the offense to make a move. We're going to attack relentlessly and dictate the pace of the game. Let's talk about our redshirt strategy for the upcoming season. First up, we have freshman quarterback Braden King with a solid overall rating of 76. King has the potential to be a future star for our program. By redshirting him this season, we can give him time to adjust to the college game, develop his skills, and get accustomed to our offensive system. Next, we have freshman running back Ike Daniels with an impressive 74 overall rating and blazing speed at 91. Daniels has the making of a dynamic playmaker in our backfield. By redshirting him this season, we can give him time to bulk up, refine his technique, and, learn the ins and outs of our offensive scheme. Lastly, we have freshman defensive tackle Rashard Perry with a solid overall rating of 72. Perry has the size and strength to be a force in the trenches for our defense. By redshirting him this season, we can give him time to develop his skills, get stronger, and adjust to the speed of the college game. Overall, redshirting these players gives us the opportunity to invest in their long-term development and build a strong foundation for the future of our program. Let's talk about our gameplay settings for the upcoming season. First off, we'll be playing on 5-minute quarters. Skill level will remain on Heisman. Play clock, game fatigue, and injuries will be on. Home field advantage will be on as well. Now, with home field advantage, I feel like it's a significant role in the outcome of games. We want to simulate the atmosphere and energy of playing in front of our home crowd. Overall, these gameplay settings will provide us with a challenging and realistic experience as we lead the Syracuse Orange to glory on the gridiron. So I know I want to showcase the sliders that I have set for NCAA 10 and NCAA 07. I'm still working on the sliders. They're not perfect. They're not perfect by all means, but I still need some time to work on them. But I will be posting a video on them soon for you guys to tweak and kind of adjust them to your liking. And that's a wrap for the Syracuse Orange Dynasty intro. In our next video, we'll be diving right into the action as we face off against the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Now, the Golden Gophers come into this matchup with a solid B- overall rating, boasting a balanced offense with a B rating and a respectable C+ rating on defense. They're sure to provide us with a tough challenge right out of the gates, but we're ready to show them what we're made of. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you like what you see and you would like to see more, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know how I'm doing down in the comment section below, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.